Welcome back to pantechelearning. So this is our Divyanjali from Pantech. So we have come up to the third day masterclass session on Datascience 2.0 version. So firstly I would like to welcome all the participants to the session. Let me see who came first to the session. Anil. Hi Anil. Sandeep, Fatima, Vaishnavi, Gnaneshwar Rao, Preeti, Monisha, Sushma, Sweetie, Harish, Prasad. Hi everyone. Devi Sri, Leena, Chaitanya Rekha, Vaibhav, Sai Lakshmi, Sudhir, yeah, hi, very good evening. Sangeeta, hello everyone, very good evening. Sai Kiran, Sai Teja, Deepak, Sandeep, Asim, Pranav, Narayana. Yeah. So I would like to welcome all the participants. Vanakkam, Namaskaram, Salam Alaikum. Yeah. So yesterday there was a small technical issue due to video, and there was also some comments like I was going so fast, right? So today we'll go slowly, and let me know first of all how many of the students are ready with laptops. Please raise your hands. How many of your students, how many of the participants are ready with systems? Who are doing simultaneously along with me? Who is ready to do simultaneously along with me? Yeah, today you won't have any interruption. How many of you are ready? Please raise your hands. Yeah, so without any delay we will start the session now. So on time we will finish the class. Okay? Fine. So we have come up to the third day session on Datascience 2.0 masterclass, right? Fine. Let me start the session now. Yeah, I hope everyone can see the screen, right? Fine. So first of all, the announcement is here. You are going to get the attendance form for sure by 7:30, okay? And we are going to provide you e-certificate by the end of the series. For that certificate, you need to attend 25 days, okay? 25 days session attendance is very much important to get the masterclass participation certificate, okay? Fine. Let us move on to the slide. So first of all, we will recapitulate what we have learned on day 1 and day 2. Then we can know what we are going to learn today in our today's sessions. Okay. First. So first we have come up with a session 1 on Introduction to Data Science, where we have learned about what is this data set, what is the history behind it, who proposed it, what are the different applications we are having, and what is a combination of this data science, what is the different components are there. Then we also discussed about a demo project, right? So theoretically we have discussed about it. Next we also have discussed something about the agenda, what we are going to learn in the next 30 days, that is also we have discussed. Next applications, and next demo on Bitcoin price prediction. This is what we have learned in day 1 session. If you might have not listened to the session, not gone through the particular session, it is intimated for all the participants to go or to come from the first session. Okay, every session is important. Okay, don't miss any sessions. Fine. Now on day 2 what we have learned? We have learned about the language which we are going to develop the projects. So we are going to implement Python language. What is the history of this language? Why this language has come into existence? What are the different features and applications of this particular language? And we also have discussed about the installation process of this language, right? Next we also discussed about modes of execution and some basic conditional statements. And at last we thought of completing about file handling and oops concept, but there was no proper time, so that's why I could not complete that. Today at last 5 to 10 minutes we will finish that. Okay, fine. So today's concept is basic fundamentals of Python language we are going to learn. Okay, what are the basic fundamentals? So before these basic fundamentals, let me ask a few questions to the participants. Let me see who will answer me the first. Yeah, for Python installation you can just go through session 2, day 2 session. You can go through, you can easily understand. Okay, fine. Okay, fine. So before these basic fundamentals, let me ask you few questions. What is this Python language in simple words? Can anyone define? Python is, why we have come up to this Python language? Why? Who is going to answer me first? Yeah, very good evening everyone. Is anyone answering the question? Python language. Python is a high-level programming language which is an object-oriented, interpreted and cross-platform language, okay, which is same like in English language. Even the basic beginner with zero knowledge also can start working on this language, particular language, and within no time we can implement different applications over this language. That's the speciality of Python language. Yeah, it is a simple language. Yeah. Almost all the participants are answering. Very good. Fine. Next, what are the different features? First one, interpreted language. We use an interpreter to execute the code which executes my program line by line, sequentially, one after the other, right? So what is this called? Interpreted language. Next, it is a cross-platform language. Cross-platform in the sense we can use this language in different platforms. Something like Windows of operating system, Linux of operating system, Mac of operating system. In different operating systems we can use Python language. We can implement Python programs. That's why we call this language as cross-platform language. Okay, fine. Next, it is having a special feature like we can implement some complex codes around 100 lines of code also in Python language, maybe within 10 to 20 lines. That is the speciality. And Python consists of 16,686 library files. That is also one of the important feature why we are using this Python. Okay, fine. So we have discussed about Python, its features. Next, applications. What are the different applications of Python language? Yes, anyone is ready with the answer? Applications of Python language. Who is answering the applications? Yeah, I am waiting for your answers. Participants, please do answer. This is not your regular classroom session, right? Please make the session interactive so that you can learn something practically. Also, you can learn something generally. Okay, not like by-hearted books, textbooks or any materials. Buzzwords. First of all, this Python came into existence for game development. That is the first priority. Okay. Next, it is also useful in movie creations, musical analysis, and something like game development, and something like what else? We have web development, back and front end. Anywhere we can use this Python language. It is very easy, right? That's why it is used in different applications. Something like data processing, signal processing. For all these conditions we will be using, for all these applications, for all these domains, we are using this Python language. I hope it is clear. Then we also have discussed about the installation, right? How many of you installed Python in your system? Please raise your hands. How many of you struck, or I'll tell once again, please you can follow. I'll tell you theoretically, so you can just follow the instructions. You can install the Python ideally. Okay. First of all, go to Google Chrome. Go to Google Chrome, type python.org. Click on enter. Now there you can see downloads option. Okay. Click on that. And next you can click on which version you wanted to download, all releases. Okay, there you can find all the releases of Python language, whatever the version you wanted to download in your system, which you wanted to use, you can just select on download over there. So it will be downloaded in a file format. Okay, now double click on that file, a small window will be appearing. Now just you have to click next, 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 and then click on finish. It will be installed in your system. Once again I am telling, if you are not having laptops, you can just listen the session, no issues. You are going to learn something over the session, right? You can listen the session. Okay, if whenever it is possible in your college or in your friend's system, you can just practice it. Okay, fine. So we are discussing about Python language installation. Once again I am telling you, go to Google Chrome. Go to Google Chrome, type python.org, click on enter. There you can see an option called downloads. Now what you have to do, select all releases. You can find there all the versions are displayed. Whatever the version you wanted to download, you have to just click on that download symbol. It is going to download in a file format. Now double click on that file, a small window will be appeared. Now just click on next, 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 and then click on finish. It will be installed in your system. Okay. Yeah, fine. Now after the installation, what we have done, we have discussed about the modes of execution. What are the different modes of execution we are having? Yes, participants, please tell me what are the different modes of executions we are having in Python language. Who is going to answer my question? Who is going to answer the first? Very good, Anusha. 2 modes of execution. Very good, Anusha. Very good. Very nice. So 2 modes of executions are there. One is interactive mode. Second one is script mode. Okay. Interactive mode of execution represents when we install Python in our system. Once again, I am telling, please do listen. When we install Python in our system, go to start, all programs, type Python. Okay. And there you can see an option called open. Click on that. A small command window will be opened, right? Now give the print statement over there and click on enter. There itself you can find the answer. You can execute the code. This type of executing the code within the command prompt, we call it as interactive mode of execution. Once again I am telling you, when we install Python in our system, go to start, all programs, type Python, open, click on open. It is going to open in a command prompt format. Now give the print statement and just click on enter. It is going to execute your code within that particular command prompt itself. This type of execution is called interactive mode of execution. The next one is script mode. Script mode means we are going to execute the code within an environment. It means when we install Python in our system, at the back end, an environment is being created. Okay. So when we install Python in our system, at the back end, an environment is being created. What is that environment called? IDLE, Integrated Development Language Environment. IDLE, Integrated Development Language Environment. Okay. So you have to open that IDLE from your system. Go to start, all programs, type IDLE, click on open. It will open a window in such a format like IDLE shell is going to open. There also you can write the print statement and execute it, and the other way is go to new file. So untitled window will be opened. Now write the program and save the file with filename.py extension and go to run module. You can execute the code. Understood? So this is all about yesterday's session only. Today what we are going to learn? We are going to learn about the basic fundamentals of Python language. We are having two concepts of basic fundamentals of Python language. First one, tokens. Second one, comments. Okay? Basic fundamentals of Python languages are tokens, comments. Token means don't tell what is there on the screen. We will discuss something. So generally token means, so my dear participants, it is a small request, like don't ask me to speak in Tamil, Hindi, like that. We will go with an English flow, okay? And whenever there is a possibility, if you are not understanding, I will try to speak something like Telugu or Hindi, okay? But English will be our session, okay? I hope everyone is okay with this. I am going slow today, okay? So please everyone, listen the session without any interruption, okay? We will wind up the session on time, don't worry. Yeah, we also have discussed about conditional statements yesterday, okay? So we are discussing about tokens now. Tokens means what? Generally. In general terms, not in programming languages. I am telling in general terms. Token means, you don't tell what is there on the screen. I don't want this part copy paste answers, no. Token means a key to unlock the gift in general terms, okay? Here in our Python language, we can define it like a sub part of a program or a small unit of a program which is used basically to do certain tasks or application, okay? Once again, I am defining token. Token can be defined like a small part of a program or a sub part of a program which is used for doing some particular task or particular application, okay? We do have different types of tokens over here that we will discuss in the next slide. What are the different tokens we can find? Keywords, identifiers, literals, operators. Keywords, identifiers, literals, operators, okay? Let us discuss about them in further slides clearly. Next is comments. So in Python language, whatever we are writing after this hash symbol, you can see here hash symbol, right? Whatever we are writing after this hash symbol, we call it as a comment. Like this is a comment. Whatever we are going to do within the instruction, we will write in the form of a comment. Okay? Fine. Let us move on to the next session. Yeah. Keywords. What are keywords? What are keywords? Keyword. It means some particular specialized words. Okay. So here are some of the examples. We have n number of keywords in Python language. Is, or, not, because, and, none. Okay. Else, if. All these are the different types of keywords we are having in Python language. Next. Identifiers. Identifiers is nothing but variable names. So it is nothing but naming a variable. Okay. We are having certain rules to be followed when we name a variable. Please do listen. Please do listen. This is a very important concept. Identifiers are the variable names. So when we name a variable in Python language, we have to follow certain rules. What are that? First one, we should not use any keywords. Next, we should not use any digital values. Next, only one special character can be used when we name a variable, that is underscore character. Okay. Next is, as Python is case sensitive, we should use proper case characters like uppercase, lowercase letters. Okay. I hope my voice is clear. Clear to all the participants, right? Am I clear? Am I clear with the voice? Yeah. Very good. Fine. So we are discussing about identifiers. Identifiers are nothing but the variable names. Okay. When we name a variable, we have to follow certain rules. What are the rules? We should not use any keywords. Next, we should not use any digital values. Next, only one special character can be used when we name a variable, that is underscore. Next is, as Python is a case sensitive language, we have to use proper uppercase, lowercase letters. Okay. Fine. Next, literals. Literals are nothing but values. In Python language, we do have different types of literals. Those are, first one, string literal, numeric literal, boolean literal, special literal, literal collection. String literal means we can represent the literals or values in the form of a string. That it might be a single quotations or a double quotations, no difference. In Python, we take both the single quotations as double quotations as same. Okay. So we use single quotations and double quotations to access the string values. Okay. Next is numeric literals. Here comes something like signed integers, unsigned integers, floating point values, and something like floating, complex data, A plus IB format. So such type of data will come under numeric literal. Okay. Next is boolean literal, which we know boolean from starting onwards, from arithmetic, relational operators. From that point only we know this boolean literal means which will represent our data in terms of true and false. Okay. Next, special literal. In Python language, we are having only one special literal, that is none. When we write some 100 lines of code in Python language, okay, but if we don't want to execute anything, then we use this none of the statements to be executed, like that. Okay. Next, literal collection. Here comes the concept of list, tuple, dictionary. So these three are used to store the data. Basically, basic usage is to store the data. How it is going to store the data, how we are accessing the elements, that we will learn in the further slides. Okay. So I hope the session is interesting, right? Is the session interesting? If yes, please like the button. Please click on like button. Yes. Are you people really interested in the session? Is the session interesting? If yes, please let me know by clicking on like button. Yes. Please click on like button if you are interested in the session, if you are liking the session, if you think that this session is useful, whether you are understanding or not. Okay. Please let me know whether you are understanding or not also in the comment section, so that I will check. Heart symbols okay. You click on like button even. Okay. Yes, if the session is interesting, you can just click on like button, and if there is any feedback, you can just let me know in the comment section. Okay. Fine. So we are discussing about, so next we are going to discuss about list, tuple, dictionary with examples in the further slides. Okay. Fine. Let us move on to the next slide. Yeah. Operators. Operators means which will do some task, some values, addition, subtraction, right? We do have different types of operators in Python language. What are they? What are they? Arithmetic operators, relational operators, logical operators, bitwise, modification. Arithmetic operators in the sense we will be using this from since our childhood, second class, first class onwards we are using this. What is that? Arithmetic operators. What are the different arithmetic operations we are having? Yes. Screen is not clear, huh? It is clear for everyone. Okay. So arithmetic operators we are learning from since our childhood, okay? Something like addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, modulus, exponentiation, all these are we are learning from our childhood, right? Next, relation of operators represents, so it will describe the relation between the every two values or every two elements, like whether it is greater than, less than, equal to, not equal to, that and all the relational operators. Logical operators means and, not, or. Python supports three logical operators. What are they? And, or, not. And operator is true when both of the given conditions are true. When both the conditions are satisfied, then only it will be giving my output as true. That is and operator. Or operator. For suppose if you give 10 conditions, among that if one condition is true also, it will be satisfying the condition. It will give my output as true. Fine. Next is not operator. If we wanted to negotiate the condition, we will use this not operator. Next is bitwise operators and modification operators. Do you have any idea about this modification operators? In, not in, is not. These are new basically, okay? These modification operators are new. Okay, I hope everyone is following. Fine. Here comes the concept of list, tuple, dictionary. Everyone please be ready with your systems, okay? How this list is used? First of all, we know that list, tuple, dictionary all are used to store the data. That we all know, right? Okay. How we are going to store the data is what? Here it is important, okay? Fine. Fine. List is used to store the data. Any type of data can be used. Next, in list, if we once store some data, we can do some modifications afterwards. That is why we call this list as mutable data. Once again I am telling you, if we once store some amount of data in a list, after some time we can do some modifications. This is why the reason we are calling this list is mutable. List can be mutable. It means modifications can be done. Okay. Next, list data is stored in square brackets. So it's like syntax. Okay. Fine. Let us move on to the next slide where we are going to discuss about tuple. So tuples are used to store the data permanently. If we once store some amount of data in this tuple, it is going to be permanent storage. We cannot modify this. That's why we call this type of tuple storing data as immutable, which cannot be changed. It's like permanent storage. Okay. Next. So we use parentheses to store the data in this tuple. Fine. Next comes dictionary. Dictionary stores the data in the form of a key value pair. What is this key value pair? What is this key value pair? The word itself is telling us something like a value is being assigned to particular key to store the data. So we are storing the information in the form of key value pairs. Okay. So after storing we can do some modifications in dictionary. Here is an example. So we will do this in Python ideally shell. Please see how I am accessing ideally. Go to start all programs, type ideally, click on open. Once again I am telling you, go to start all programs, type ideally, you can see here open. So here you can see version also, which type of version you are having, which version of Python language you are having. Okay, you can see here 3.10. So sorry for the interruption. Yeah, click on this open. You are going to get ideally shell, which enacts the same like Python command prompt. Can you see here ideally shell, which is nothing but it is going to work same like Python command prompt. Okay. Now here go to file, select new file, untitled window has been opened. Can you all see? Untitled window. Yes, everyone following? I hope everyone is following now. Fine. So what is the concept we are discussing about? List, tuple, dictionary. So I am telling you in how we are going to use that, I will tell you now here. List stores the data in square brackets. Tuple stores the data in parentheses. Dictionary stores the data in flower braces. This is the first difference you have to notice. Basically all are used to store the data. Can everyone see the screen? Is it clear? Now is it clear? Yeah, I have increased word size. Can you all see the screen now clearly? Everyone? Okay. So basically all this list, tuple, dictionary are used to store the data. How we are storing that and how we are accessing that, it will be different. Okay. So first of all, list stores the data in square brackets. Tuple stores the data in parentheses. Dictionary stores the data in flower braces. Next point is, if we once store some amount of data in list, we can change it. Like we can do some modifications. That is why we call it as mutable. List, the data can be mutable in list. Yeah. So the data can be mutable in list, whereas the data is immutable in tuple. If we once store some data, we cannot modify it. Next, dictionary. It uses key value pair. Example. Example I am writing here something like a school is equal to open flower braces name. Now give the name of the student. This is the key. Next I am giving the value. What is the value? I will give something like Anita. Okay. So this is a value. I am assigning this value to this name. Okay. This is how we are using and we are accessing the key value pair. Okay. Next. All are used to store the data. Next point. We will move on to the next slide. We can find different examples now. Okay. Fine. Here is an example for dictionary. What we are doing in this example? Okay. I have given name, class, rank. Okay. Now first it should print A completely. Next, with the help of index values, I am accessing the elements. Now everyone? Yes, everyone? Please type the code in your system. I am giving A is equal to name as Sita. Please type the code in your ideally editor window. Don't type in ideally shell. Everyone please do along with me, then only you will get the output. I hope everyone is following. What I have done here, A is a variable. In this variable I am taking name of a student like Sita, class as 5th class, rank as first rank student. Okay, this is what I have given the input. First it should print this A completely. Okay, next it should print A of 0 means in A, what is the first index value? Base value. What is that? Index value starts from 0, 1, 2, 3 like that. Okay, 0 means name. So what is the name of the student? Sita. It will print as Sita. 0 to 1 means Sita, 5th class. These two will be printed. Okay. So how many of you have typed the code till now? Use proper case letters. These are index values. Okay, error. You don't give capital P, you give small p, you won't get any error. Okay. Save the code. So when you are saving the file, how you have to save? Something like .py file name .py. Now after that, save the file, go to run. Please follow run, click on run module. Yeah, here we have to put it in string format. Okay, put everything in string format. This is not is equal to, this is indentation. Now save the file. Now run the code. Print a of 0. 1 minute. Okay, fine. So print wait. So first it has printed complete elements, right? Next print a of 0th index value. Save the file and run. Okay, a of 0 is not accessing. Okay, fine. We'll do one thing. East to 2. Okay, you do one thing. We have taken the first print statement, no? Till that you copy. Why this error has come, I will tell you. Okay, fine. Next, this is about dictionary, right? Next, what is the concept? Next one, strings. Strings means set of characters. Okay, we have two operations we can do for strings: string concatenation, string replication. What is this concatenation and replication? Concatenation means adding, joining, okay, whereas replication means multiplying. So we will see this. Okay. Okay. Now I will give a is equal to some string element. What is this string? Is something like Python. Next string I will give like b is equal to. Next here I am using something like Datascience. Okay, two strings I have given, right? Now next what I will do is print a plus b. It means string concatenation. We got Python, Datascience, correct? Everyone got output? Everyone got output? Raise your hands, tell me whether you got output or not. Content is not visible now. We have increased the font size as well. Okay, replication means print a. Replication means multiplication symbol. You can see on the key 8. Okay, a into 2 times. It means a. What is a string? Python. Python will print 2 times. Save the file and run the code. You can see Python. Everyone got output? How many of you got output? Please raise your hands. Very good. Many people got. These are very simple, right? Fine. Going back to our presentation, list examples. So we are going to do now list examples. First of all, I will take this. The above things all are in comment format. Please make sure you are doing everything in comment format or delete that particular code. Now what you have to do here is write a title like examples of list or list examples. Now give the code here. What I have done here is names. I have considered something like names. What are the different names I have considered? Ram, Sita, Radha, Krishna. Okay. These are the names I have considered. Now click on enter. First let us print all the elements. Print of names In this names, I want all the names to be executed, so I will give as names. Now save the file. So click on run module. Wait, it will not access. Wait. If you are getting the same errors, please modify the particular quotation marks. Okay now. So we got output, right? Okay, so what we have done, we have taken some names and in the print statement we have given the variable name. We got all the names what are being stored. Here it got all the names displayed, but I just wanted to execute only Ram and Sita. Okay, so what I will do is print represent the names. In this names I have to use index values from 0th index value till 2. If I am giving here something like 2, it will execute till 1, that is n minus 1. Do you remember? Yesterday we have discussed in for loop, like whenever we mention some range in Python language, it can access the elements. It will have the ability to access the elements from 0th element to n minus 1 elements. Okay. Okay, to n minus 1 elements. Okay, so what I have done, 0 is to 2, it means 0 to 1. So what are the elements? I am going to get my output here as, run the code, Ram Sita. Someone already got the output. Everyone, almost everyone is getting output. So you people are doing along with me, right? Very good now. Yeah. So we got Ram Sita. Now what I will do is print names. Now I am giving something like is to 2 from 3 to 5 I will give. It means from 3rd index value or from 2nd index value till n minus 1 means 5 minus 1 4. So we will see now output. What is the output for this? Yes, what is the output for this? Anyone answering? Anyone got output? What is the output? You just tell me the output, don't raise. Sanjay, very good. First 2 names ni teesayali ante. Very good ma. So we have to remove first 2 names. So we will get the next 2 names as my output. Let us run the code. Can you see here Radha Krishna? Did we get output? Yeah, most of the students got the same output. Okay, very good. Next, this is about list accessing elements. Next, what we have done, print the length of the names. What is the total length of the names? We will give here as print the length of these names. Save the file and run the code. What is the length? 4. 4 elements are there. Okay. Please type the instruction print length of that particular variable. Okay. Next, I'll just normalize the screen. I hope everyone can see here. Yeah, can you all see the screen clearly? Fine. What is the next statement we are having? We have taken some elements. Next we are typing the accessing the elements with the help of index values. That is what we have done here. Okay. This is about list examples. Next we have an example over here, like example of list with if else condition. So what we have done, we have considered the names as Sita, Ram, Radha, Krishna. Now I am checking the condition. If Sita is present in the particular variable called names, it will print yes, Sita is in names list. Else it will print no, Sita name is not given in the list. The same code we will write in this file now. Yeah. So we have given names, right? Now I have to check the condition. I'll just remove all this. Now I will give the condition like if Sita is in names. This is what the statement is, right? If Sita is if Sita in names, if Sita in names, don't give extra blank spaces. Okay, put indentation, it is very mandatory. Now give the print statement like yes, Sita name is present in names variable. Okay, else it will directly print. What is the print statement here I am going to get? No, Sita name is not present in names variable. Okay, now save the file, run the code. Yes, Sita name is present in names variable. How many of you got? Jairam got the first output. Very good, Jairam. Keep doing. Condition is true. Very good, Neelaveni. Yeah, next. This ends in error. What is that error? Please let me know. I will tell you how to resolve that. Okay. Fine. Now let us move on to the next slide. Tuple examples. Okay, fine. Here also same way as of like list. However, we are doing the same way. Okay. What I am doing here is I am keeping in parentheses. You can do along with me simultaneously in the same format. We have taken names as Ram, Sita, Radha, Krishna. Now print names. Run. You got the output, everyone? Next, tuple elements, right? We are accessing tuple elements. Print names of till 5. It means all the elements should be displayed. Wait, tuple index is out of range. Yeah, we have given more range. Save. Yeah, we got now, right? We have to give proper particular range, then only we will get the output. Okay, fine. Let us move on to the next slide. I hope everyone is following. Okay, next. Concatenation of tuple elements. Here is the code. I am just copying this. You can type the code. I'll wait for that. Tuple 1, tuple 2, tuple 3. Okay. Next is print the tuple 3. The above lines you can just keep it in comment format. Save the file. Video got stuck. Yeah. Wait. Let me resolve this. Yeah. Video got stuck. I am resolving that. Yesterday also it got stuck, but today I will resolve this. Don't worry. Can you see? Yes. Can you see, my dear students, my dear participants? Is video is clear now? Invisible. You once again check it or close it and reopen. It is visible now. Yeah, it is visible, right? Please answer me in the comment section whether am I visible or not. Visible. Visible, right? Okay, fine. So we are discussing about tuple. Time up. Yeah, 5 minutes. Just give me 5 minutes, my dear participants. We will wind up. Okay? Don't worry, we will wind up. Just 5 minutes. Fine. We also have to discuss about dictionary. That's why 5 minutes. So tuple 1, tuple 2. I have taken 2 types of tuples and I am adding them and storing in the third tuple, tuple 3. When I print this, now you see. Video struck. Visible, right? Visible. Filtering. Yeah, it's visible. Just 1 minute. 1 minute, my dear participants. Is it clear? Okay, even though it's not visible, just listen now. As time is up, we will wind up the session. Okay. So tuple 1, tuple 2, tuple 3. 2 tuple of elements we have considered. In the third tuple we are adding and storing. Now printing that. Save the file. Now go to run. Click on run module. Okay, save this. So here you should not give empty spaces. It will consider each and every empty space. Don't give empty spaces. It is the silly mistake we will be doing generally. Okay. Okay. Save the file and run the code. Am I audible to all the people? Am I audible? Save the file, run the code. You can see the elements are displayed. Okay. This is how we will be working with tuple elements. Next. Replication of elements. This I have already showed you. Okay. So it is nothing but it will give me my output as these elements as 2 times. So I will copy the code. Now put the above code in comment format. Now today's session I guess everyone is following, right? So you can see replication operator got output. 2 times the fruits got displayed, replicates. Okay. So just copy the code and execute the code. If you are getting any doubts, please let me know. Next we will move on to the next slide here. Dictionary. So here is an example for dictionary. I will show you how to do. So school I have considered something like we already have this example, right? Previously we have done. along with me. I am also typing the code. Even though if I am not typing, I am giving you the time. Okay. So do along with me. Don't waste your time. And don't ask for attendance. You will get by the end of the session for sure. Next, roll number. Okay. Now save the file. Please do along with me. In Jupyter Notebook also it is same. So in PPT while I was preparing, it was coming capital P only. Okay, small p, print. Okay, now it will come the output. So I think everyone got output. Everyone got output. Let us go back to our presentation. Next is accessing of dictionary elements. So same like dictionary elements can be accessed with the particular index values or particular keys. Okay. String operations, concatenation and replication. We have done string concatenation. 2 strings we have considered and added them. That we will be printing here, right? Next. So we have. So this is what all about today's session, ma. We haven't discussed about yesterday's leftover topic, that is file handling, OOPS concept. Actually the content was ready, but time was insufficient for that. We will discuss about that. Don't worry, we will give some time for that special time and we will discuss about that. But I should have some cooperation from all the participants because sometimes it will be delayed, right? So 45 minutes is not enough to complete because you people are also doing the coding. You are also executing the code. So there might be some delay. So you should have some patience to listen the session along with me for at least 10 to 15 minutes. Okay. So we will plan that and we will tell you that according to that we will discuss about the previous second day last 2 topics, that is file handling as well as OOPS concept. This we will discuss tomorrow. Okay, don't worry about that. Anyhow I am going to tell that. Okay, fine. Next, many of the students was confused about internship, how to enroll for an internship, right? So how to enroll for 1 month internship is actual cost I have already told you, it is $9.99. But if you use the coupon which is displayed on the screen, that is welcome DS2 Datascience 2. So the fees will be, it is reduced to $597. So with this $597 amount only you will get the access to, or you can use this internship. You can get the internship where you not only will be taught how to explain how to execute the code, you also will be guided. If you are finding any difficulties, simultaneously we will be guiding you, we will be illustrating you, and also we provide you complete material support as well. Okay, fine. This is the link for registration which will be also described or given in the description session. Please check that. Okay, and let me know if any queries are there for today. Any queries? Yes, my dear participants, any queries? What is the difference between list and tuple? Praveen, thank you so much for the question first of all. The basic difference, first of all, both are used to store the data. That is common. Okay. Next thing is the basic difference. First thing list, second one tuple, right? List stores the data in square brackets, tuple stores the data in parentheses. Next difference is, if we once store some data in list, we can do some modifications. Modifications is possible. That's why we call it as a mutable data. It means modification is possible. Whereas in tuple, if we once store some data, we cannot modify that. Okay. That means the data can be immutable. We cannot modify, permanent storage. Okay. Yeah, one of your friends also answered, my dear friend. Mari Selvam, list is mutable, tuple is immutable. Okay. Any more questions? Assignments, yeah. you will be shown that assignments in the dashboard itself. You will be given there itself. You can just attend them, basic questions. If you are answering, that is okay. If not, you can post your queries in the dashboard. Okay. Any more doubts yet to be clarified? Yeah, do we have class on Sunday as well? Yes, Charita, we are having class on Sunday as well, because it is a 30-day session. Complete 30 days we will be having the session. Yesterday and day before yesterday I got few questions. Just give me 1 minute, I will just answer them. Okay. First question is Khalida Hafiz Sheikh. He was asked, what is the prerequisite for this data science? Okay. Prerequisites is Python ideally for basic language understanding. Next is Anaconda Navigator software, Jupyter Notebook. Generally we implement projects. Next is qlikview. This is a new tool implementation that I will be telling you when the session time starts at that time. Next, Surya Ganesh. You asked one more question like how data science will be helpful in mechanical engineering students. My dear friend, my dear participants, data science only, not only data science, any technology, any IT field, software jobs, any branch of students can be used. Okay, it is applicable for all the branch students. Even 10th, 11th students also applying for IT jobs. They need skills. I have already told you that, right? So company needs skill irrespective of what they are studying. Some of the people might be thinking like about areas like that, right? Don't think that you just gain the knowledge, gain the skills. If you gain the skills, you will get the job. Any person who have finished 10th as a basic graduation and very good at English and having the good knowledge on whatever the technology they are going to work, they can get the job. Okay, you start first learning the skills. Okay, fine. Next question. What application we need to install for DS? I have already told you. Anaconda Navigator software tool we are going to install. Scikit. Next question is what are prerequisites? This also I have answered. Next, Vasant Kumar. What is importance of DS? What is importance means among billions and trillions of data, we are accessing the data which is useful for analysis, which is useful for any company or which is useful for any business strategies. So we are filtering, right? It is important. Next, what is the basic difference between AI, ML, DS differences? Babruvan, okay. So AI means artificial intelligence, where we generally mimic human brain intelligence system, whereas machine learning means a machine learns by itself automatically without programmed by the programmer. It will learn by past information and use that data for future implementations. Data science means it will extract the important information from the complete input data and use that data for further predictions. Next question. I got a silly question, not silly question, very most important question actually. Ankit Moore, he was the person asked the question. Data science is a course of 1 year. How we learn in 1 month? How can we learn it in 1 month? How? Because in course, if you consider something like 6 months course, 1 year, or in academics, there we have to learn each and every point and we have to by heart the textbook complete material. Here we don't want to do that. Here we will discuss application oriented wise. Okay. So we will give the content whatever useful for developing an application. Okay, developing a IEEE project. So that is why we can finish it in 1 month. Okay, fine. Nothing can be learned in 1 or 2 days or 30 days, to be frank, right? The thing is, we are giving you the base knowledge. From this base, you have to create a way for your career, for building your career. That is what important. Okay, fine. Next is, yeah, I got a question in Tamil. Mobile phone install panna mudiyuma? No, we cannot install the software in mobile phones. Okay, We should not use, this is the very small mistake every student do normally, I have observed. Okay, when we give some files, they download in phones and they wanted to open that files in phone. It is not possible, my dear participants. Please use laptops or please use systems. Okay, fine. Vimala asked one more question like, what is pre-processing functions? Pre-processing means basically filtering. Okay, we do have different functions like accessing or filtering of data like header function, tail function, describe function, information function, like that. Okay, next, Bharati. One more question I got from Bharati. Is it necessary to join internship or we can just watch YouTube live? If you watch YouTube live, you will get something practical knowledge. Okay, but if you register for 1 month internship, what is the plus point? What is because if you enroll for this internship means, okay, and we also give you the material and also we will help you to resolve the errors. For suppose in live, I cannot see your screen, laptop screen, and solve the error, right? But if you consider in internship cases, we will provide you the internship, that is online sessions, as well as we also guide you each and every error. If you are having any errors, any issues also, we will be in contact with you. Okay, so this is the advantage. Important questions I have observed from the previous 2 sessions. Okay, so whatever the comment or query you are asking, each and every query will be noticed. Okay, each and every query answer will be given, but according to the time management, right? Then I will be answering you. Okay, so shall we wind up? Everyone might be hungry. It's 8 o'clock, I guess. Yeah, 8:05. Everyone is very hungry. They might be thinking, why ma'am is too late? Why she always delays the time? It's not like that. Just cooperate with me just for next 27 days. Okay, fine. So before winding up, let me, any queries are there? Did you really like the session? Is the session useful for your career? Important. Python is very important programming language nowadays. Of job notifications which we can see. If you are having LinkedIn account, you can just go to that and see what are the jobs available for this Python programming. N number of jobs are available. They want skilled people. That skills are missing in the people right now today. We go through different online sessions, but we don't learn generally. We will use for 5 to 10 minutes and we will close that. Automatically we will see some movies or some songs. Okay, so the thing is, you have to concentrate and then you have to use the sessions. Okay, I hope everyone enjoyed the session. If you really enjoyed the session, my dear participants, please do like, subscribe and comment also, whether it is positive, negative, whether it was useful, how can we improvise the session still. Everything you can do, give us a feedback in the comment section. As well as if you are the first time to pantechelearning channel, please do subscribe so that you will get n number of sessions links. Okay, notifications will be given to you. You can just join the session because these are all free of cost, right? You are not paying any amount for this YouTube live sessions. Okay, if you just join the session and listen the session and follow the instructions given by the trainer, you can be, I think you can improvise your knowledge. Okay, so yeah, and I would like to thank at last all my dear participants for making the session so much interactive. Really, you people are making the session so interactive. Thank you so much for that. If not, the session would be boring for me also. Okay, you people are so much interactive. You are having queries, you are having doubts, you are having errors. So that is why the session was interactive. Okay, so any payment is there. Yeah, if any queries regarding payment, internship, how to enroll, what type of facilities or what type of features we are going to get in the internship, everything you can contact to the number which is shown on the screen. Okay. Okay, then we will wind up the session. Thank you all the participants for making the session interactive. Have a delicious dinner and take care. Good night everyone.